Let me tell you something eye-opening about laziness. It's actually the costliest habit you'll ever develop. Isn't that fascinating? Most people believe laziness conserves their energy, saves their effort, preserves their time. But here's the shocking truth. Laziness is silently stealing everything meaningful from your life. I've dedicated over 30 years to studying what separates winners from losers, watching people climb from nothing to extraordinary heights, and witnessing others fall from greatness to rock bottom. And I've discovered something crucial. Laziness isn't simply a bad habit, it's a disease. And like any disease, if you don't eliminate it quickly, it will eventually consume you. Let me introduce you to what I call the laziness tax, something most people never calculate. Every single time you choose inaction over action, you're not merely missing the opportunity right in front of you, you're placing a heavy tax on your entire future. I once met a brilliant young woman in Chicago. Incredible talent, boundless potential. She told me, "I know exactly what I should be doing, but I just can't seem to make myself do it." I asked her one simple question. Have you calculated how much that's costing you? You see, that's the first principle of conquering laziness. You must fully understand its true price. Not just in financial terms, but in dreams abandoned, potential squandered, and opportunities that vanish forever. Now let me share the 4 powerful destroyers of laziness. These aren't mere techniques. They're principles I've watched transform countless lives. These are the weapons you must wield when you're truly serious about eliminating laziness from your life. The first destroyer is what I call brutal awareness. You must make yourself brutally aware of what laziness is costing you. Not just today, but tomorrow, next month, next year, and a decade from now. A decade. Have you noticed how easy it is to be lazy when you're not thinking about its consequences? We disconnect today's choices from tomorrow's outcomes. The second destroyer of laziness is immediate activation. Here's something powerful. Laziness disappears the moment you take action. Not tomorrow, not when you feel ready, but right now. Most people are waiting for motivation. They say, "I'll start when I feel prepared." But here's a life-changing truth. Readiness is a myth. Action creates motivation, not the opposite. Before I continue with these powerful insights, I want to take a moment to connect with you. If you really want to improve your life by the end of this year, hit that subscribe button right now and join our Motivation Dose community. We deliver fresh, powerful content every single day designed to transform your mindset and elevate your life. Don't miss a single dose of the motivation you need to break through. Subscribe now and let's continue this journey together. Let me introduce you to the 5-second launch. The moment you feel an impulse to act toward a goal, you must physically move within 5 seconds, or your brain will kill that impulse. Not 5 minutes, not 5 hours, 5 seconds. Your brain is essentially a protection machine designed to shield you from anything it perceives as dangerous or uncomfortable. And unfortunately, change, action, and growth, your brain often interprets these as threats. Here's something remarkable about action. It reveals resources you never realized you possessed. When laziness controls you, you're blind to your own capabilities. But the moment you take decisive action, possibilities begin emerging everywhere. The third destroyer is momentum maintenance. Most people fundamentally misunderstand the power of momentum. They believe success comes from isolated actions, but that's wrong. Success is built on consecutive, consistent action. Let me tell you about the momentum miracle. When you take action consistently, something extraordinary happens. Your actions begin generating their own energy. Most people never experience this phenomenon because they quit too early. They take one action, maybe 2 or 3, then they rest. They congratulate themselves, take a break, and that's precisely when laziness sneaks back in. The fourth destroyer is environmental engineering. Here's something profound. Laziness thrives in specific environments. Like any organism, give laziness the right conditions and it flourishes. Create hostile conditions and it dies. Now let me share with you the 7 devastating costs of laziness. These aren't abstract concepts. These are the real, measurable prices you pay every time you choose comfort over growth. The first cost is time erosion. Most people think time is neutral, that it doesn't take sides. But here's the truth. Time always favors action over laziness. When you're lazy, time becomes your enemy. It doesn't pause, doesn't slow down, doesn't care about your excuses. Every minute spent in laziness is actively working against you, not for you. The second cost is opportunity blindness. Opportunities don't simply appear randomly. They reveal themselves to people in motion. When laziness controls you, you become blind to opportunities passing right by you. The third cost is character deterioration. Every time you choose laziness over action, you're not just losing time, you're losing something far more valuable, pieces of your character. Character isn't forged in major moments. It's built in all those small daily moments when you choose action over laziness. The fourth cost is momentum destruction. Success isn't just about what you do occasionally, it's about what you do consistently. Laziness doesn't merely pause your progress, it kills your momentum entirely. The fifth cost is dream diminishment. Dreams don't die dramatically, they die gradually. Every time you choose laziness over action, every time you say tomorrow instead of now. If these insights are hitting home for you, don't keep them to yourself. Take a second right now to like this video and subscribe to Motivation Dose. Our channel delivers powerful content every single day that will help you destroy laziness, build unstoppable momentum, and create the life you truly deserve. Join our community now. Your future self will thank you for taking this small action today. The sixth cost of laziness is potential paralysis. Potential without action isn't just unused, it's unknown. You never discover what you're truly capable of while being lazy. The seventh and final cost is legacy limitation. Your laziness doesn't just affect you, it impacts your legacy, affecting everyone who could have been inspired by your example, helped by your work, transformed by your contribution. Now, let me tell you about what I call the action revolution. This is what happens when you finally decide that enough is enough. When you declare that laziness has stolen enough from you, robbed enough dreams, killed enough opportunities. The action revolution begins with the non-negotiable moment, when you make a decision so powerful, so absolute, that laziness loses its grip over you. One single moment can transform everything. The action revolution has 3 stages. First, painful clarity. When you finally see laziness for what it truly is, not a friend helping you rest, but an enemy stealing your life. Second, strategic intolerance. Most people are too accepting of their own laziness, making excuses and justifications. But you cannot defeat an enemy you're friendly with. And third, momentum mastery. When action becomes your default setting, when being in motion feels more natural than being still. Let me leave you with the 3 ultimate truths about laziness and action. Truth number 1. Laziness isn't your friend pretending to be your enemy. It's your enemy pretending to be your friend. Every time it offers comfort, it's actually offering decay. Every time it promises rest, it's actually delivering regret. Truth number 2. The pain of action is temporary, but the pain of laziness is permanent. The discomfort of discipline weighs ounces, but the burden of regret weighs tons. And the final truth, perhaps the most important, your life will never exceed what your actions create. Not your intentions, not your plans, not your hopes, not your dreams, your actions. So here's my challenge to you today. Don't just hear these words, act on them. Don't just think about action, take action. Don't just plan to overcome laziness, annihilate it completely. Because in the end, what could have been doesn't matter. What should have been doesn't count. All that matters is what you actually did, the actions you took, the laziness you conquered. Your future is waiting. Your greatness is waiting. Your legacy is waiting. But none of them will come to you. You must go to them. And the only path forward is through decisive action. Destroy your laziness. You have important work to do. Not tomorrow, not later, not when you feel ready. Now. Because now is all you have, and now is all you need to create an extraordinary life.